everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get this autumn winter kind of makeup look. Stay tuned if you want to see what it's like and enjoy my video, and don't forget to subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. It's kind of also going to be like a chatty kind of video, like, because I think that's going to be nice, just sitting here talking to you and seeing how it goes really. So the first thing, although I've already primed my face, so the first thing I'm going to be using is the No.7 Instant Radiance Concealer, and basically a couple of weeks ago, yeah, it was over in half term on the Monday, me and my cousin went out shopping, and oh, by the way, I'm using the Real Technique Stippling brush, which I'm loving at the moment, and we went out just to get some makeup, and we went to the No.7 counter in Boots, and I wasn't intending to really buy anything, but my cousin said to the lady, oh, what do you think, what colour lips do you think would go well with my face and like suit it? And so the lovely lady, I wish I knew her name because she was really nice, she told us just to basically get our whole makeup done by No.7, and that would be the easiest way to find out how it would, what colours would suit her face. So she got made up and did the colour match and everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so good on her, so I decided to get mine done as well. And now I've kind of bought pretty much everything this woman used on our faces because I was surprised at how well it looked. So this was the first thing she used, and this is in No.10 because I am so pale. It's like the lightest shade I think they had. And she just said to me that whereas my cousin needed, I don't know what it was called, but it was like this green stuff that you kind of paint over the redness of your face, and then it kind of evens out the colour of your skin tone. She said that I didn't really need that, but the best thing that would be for me would probably just to start by using concealer like pretty much everywhere on my face to give it an even tone to start with, which is what I've been kind of doing previously anyway, but it was nice just to hear like a professional say that, and so I knew that I was doing the right thing originally. But this is good because it, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of matches my skin tone, so that's nice. By the way, I've never actually used a small mirror to do my makeup before, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm used to like a big mirror in my room. By the way, if you didn't actually know, this isn't my room. This is actually my mum's room. She gets the best light, which is why I tend to use it for my videos and stuff. Sometimes, obviously you have seen in my videos, the bedroom that has like loads of posters on the wall, or used to have loads of posters on the wall because I actually took them all down recently, that is actually my bedroom. But this one gets the most light, so I tend to use this one. So I'm just putting this concealer just on any redness areas, any spots, and I'm going to do my under eyes in a minute as well. I have actually found recently that I'm getting a really bad breakout, like my skin hasn't been this bad in quite a while, so it's probably a bad time to start doing a makeup tutorial, but there you go. So I'm pretty happy with that actually, considering how red my face was kind of before. So now I'm going to be moving on to foundation, and again I'm using No.7 because it was a really good match for my skin, and I actually like the way that it came out. So this is the No.7 Stay Perfect Foundation, Non-Stop Complexion Perfection for up to 24 hours wear. It also has an SPF of 15, which, to be honest, when we're getting into winter you don't really need that. That's always a nice thing to have. And this is in the lightest shade because my family is very white. So I just put a little bit of that on my hand. And I am going to be using the stippling brush again, just to do my nose and this area in between my eyebrows and a bit of my chin, just because I think that the stippling brush kind of gets in those areas that the powder brush doesn't really get to. Over half term, I worked quite a lot actually, so I was gaining money, so that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it was also my sister's final show at her uni. I think it's her final one anyway, and she wants to be a costume maker for like films and TV shows and musicals and stuff. And she's very good at that, just don't tell her I said that. But yeah, I think the play was called Summer Folk or something like that. It was really long. I didn't quite understand the gist of it, but the actors were very good, so I think she's quite happy that that was finished. So that was on the Thursday of half term. What else did I do over half term? I'm not actually too sure. Let me know what you lot did over half term, because I'd be very interested about that. I'm kind of using this just to put under my eyes as well on the stippling brush, because I think that gives a nice effect. Just put a little bit on my chin using this as well. And the one thing I like about this foundation is because I was matched to it, I feel confident enough to wear it with my hair up, whereas the Rimmel one, although it was actually quite a good colour match, I was never that confident about wearing it just because of having a line underneath, but with this I'm fine. So I'm now just changing brushes just so I can get, just so I can use the powder brush on my cheeks, just because I think that's gives it a more, not necessarily even coverage, but it's a bigger brush so it kind of gets in more places. Like I said, I'm not used to using a small mirror, so I have no idea really how this is going to turn out. But I need to use this room because mine is really messy at the moment and I don't have a nice background because, like I said before, I've taken all the posters down just because I felt I needed a change. So yeah, I tried using string and glue tack and the small wooden pegs to pin like pictures that I've had up around my room, but then I did it and then it fell off during the night and haven't bothered to put it back up yet, so my room's a bit boring at the moment. So yeah, sorry, I've just changed brushes because I realised I put too much on that one, so I'm just evening it out with this. Also, when I tend to do makeup, I don't really care if the makeup goes on my eyebrows, just because I use a face wipe afterwards just to get rid of that. So if my eyebrows look a bit white, don't worry about that. This probably isn't the best foundation because you can still see my freckles, but it's good, it's not bad. So, and it's a decent price as well, considering I was going to go and buy in fact I still want to try the NARS Sheer Glow one, but since my cousin was buying this, I thought I might as well try it as well. And when you're happy with how your foundation looks, then use powder. I am using the Rimmel London Stay Matte powder in the shade Peach Glow. I thought I had it in the translucent, but apparently I don't, which I need to get my hands on. But I'm using that, and I'm just using a standard Kabuki brush, which I think it was from Superdrug, and it's really nice. It's actually really soft for Superdrug, and it feels really good. So I'm just adding that on as well. So I kind of just put that pretty much everywhere just to make the makeup stay. By the way, in my hair I've got my the snappy stylers thingy in, and I'm actually really loving it at the moment. I love just putting my hair up like this, and it's so easy to do because, like I said in my haul video when I got them, I literally have no idea how to do use a donut, so this is really easy and it gives the same effect. So I'm really loving this at the moment, and I think it looks good. So this is the time when I just use a makeup wipe just to bring my eyebrows back. Don't worry, I will be filling them in a bit. So now I am going to be using the Lash Accelerator Endless. Random name. Rimmel always have the most random names for their like mascara collections. So this is by Rimmel London, and because I spent over £10 I got this free, and I actually have been loving it. It's really good. I'm really surprised, and because it's a thin God, what is it called? Bit at the front, at the top. I can use it on my lower lash line as well, so that's good because I don't have many mascaras that I can use on my lower lash line. So I'm just putting this on. Ooh, at work, I got my name put up on the board, which is a good thing. I was nominated, in fact I nominated myself, but my team leader also told me he nominated me for doing good work last week, so that's really good. I always feel proud when I see my name up there, and they've just done this new system where you can vote for yourself, and usually I hate doing that. Usually I hate like talking about myself, voting about myself, because I just feel like I never do anything well. So it's good to know when he told me he voted for me as well. That made me really happy. Now he's leaving, and that makes me really sad. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing for the mascara. I am just gonna go do my eyebrows now. So I use the No.7 in the Buff Natural Nudes palette, and I think this brush is from Superdrug as well, their own, and I'm just using this one at the end. I think it's called Onyx. Yep, Onyx. And I'm just using that to kind of fill in my eyebrows a bit. Now I don't tend to get my eyebrows done just because I'm really scared about it, and I want to, don't get me wrong, but I'm really scared that when the person does them, I'm gonna hate how it looks afterwards. So that's why I've never been, but I feel like I should, just because, you know, my eyebrows aren't the best and I know it. But I'm scared, guys. And now I just have to go get my other makeup brushes for my eyes, because I realised I didn't bring them in here, so bear with me a minute. Guys, I knew there was something else I missed. I also left my blusher in my other room, so we've got to do that now. I usually do that once I put my powder on, so I knew there was something I missed out. So I'm using the NYX Blush in Angel and the Barry M blusher brush, which I've had for a while now, and it's actually quite good. I should probably get a new one. So I have also bought the No.7 blusher, which is what the lady used on me when we got our face done. But at the moment I'm still kind of just loving this one. So that's why I'm using this at the moment. And it kind of, I like this one because it kind of just adds a little bit of colour, whereas the No.7 one, the No.7 one kind of is more pinky, whereas this is like a neutral, kind of natural colour. So it only adds a slight colour, whereas the other one's pink and it makes it a bit more pinky. I tend to, when I do blusher, I tend to smile and get the cheeks there. I know a lot of people go and do it like that, and I do it sometimes, but I don't know, I can't help smile when I think of blush. So going back to eyes, I'm going to be using this colour here, the third in, which is sand. Ooh, sand. It doesn't look like sand, so I don't know why they're calling it sand. And did I just get that? No, I didn't. I thought my mascara just got on my face. So I'm going to be using sand as a base, and I'm just using the Real Techniques eye brush. So I'm just using that as a base. It is a shimmer, which is kind of annoying, but I do love the colour as well. So just putting that pretty much everywhere. In the past I've never liked winter or anything, just because I never really knew what to wear, or I didn't really have any nice clothes, but this year it's been a whole new thing for me. Literally, I've enjoyed wearing makeup more, I've experimented with makeup and hair a lot more, and and now I'm experimenting with clothes, which is really fun, because I never used to layer up really, but now I am, and it's a lot of fun. And again, when me and my cousin went out, when we got home, I went back over to her house and we were just on Pinterest. Now I had opened a Pinterest account before she showed it to me, but I never really used it, and it has helped me so much, literally. Just giving me ideas of what I can wear together and like layer up for winter, which is really nice. By the way, I don't think I said, I also put that just under the brow, on the back. Also, I don't think I said, but I put it on the brow bone as well, that shade, just because it is a nice shade and it's kind of like just the base, so we'll start with that. And this is the shading brush, and I'm going to be using this goldy colour here, which is called this is not good, is it? No.7, sort your stuff out. This is called Camel. Camel? Seriously guys, what is going on? I've got this really bad cough as well, like it's not good, so I'm just dabbing that on. Oh my god. Sorry guys, my throat's going a bit weird right now. So I'm just dabbing that on, and I'm just going to put this at the corners and then just blend it in. I have to admit, I've never been one I'm not one who's very good at doing eyeshadows. I love eyeshadows and I just love the colours, but the concept of doing it, I'm just not good at. Literally. I wish I was though. But I'm not, unfortunately. I'm also just putting this through my crease as well. And now I am going to be using this fourth shade, which is Dust. Guys, that doesn't look like dust. I don't know why they're calling these shades like names that they shouldn't be. You've got Sand, Camel and Dust. I mean, really? No. So I'm just using that, and then I'm using the Deluxe Crease brush, but I'm not using it in the crease, just to kind of blend in as well. So I'm quite happy with that, and then yeah, I've already done the mascara. I'm doing this in a really random order. Guys, just to let you know, I don't actually do my makeup in this order. I don't know why I have today. This makes me sound really unprepared. But yeah, usually I do, you know, primer, concealer, foundation, powder, blusher, eyebrows, eyeshadow, mascara, and then eyeliner. So I don't know why I'm doing it in this random order, which is really bad. So sorry about that, guys. So I've zoomed in now, hopefully that's in focus, and I'm going to be doing my eyeliner. Now, like I said, I haven't used a small mirror before, so hopefully this is still going to turn out quite good, but yeah. So I'm using the, hopefully you can see that, number 17 Liquid Eyeliner Wet Look Finish, and this is a really thin brush, which is why I really like it. And it's just going to create, we're just going to do like a normal straight line, and then I'm going to use a different brush to do a cat flick. Now, I know a lot of people tend to look down when they're doing this, but I literally can't do eyeliner like that. I have to have my eye open. Hopefully this is still all on camera as well. So you can see that I've just done like a really simple thin line. By the way, when I go like that, you can see that my eye wobbles, and I don't know why it does that, okay guys? So don't put some weird comments in the comments bar, because that's just what my eyes do, okay? So that's pretty much done for that, and then I'm just changing eyeliners to the LB liner. Again, I have no idea where this is from, but I like it, I really do. And it still gives a thin, it's still a thin nib, but it's thicker than the other one. So I'm just going to do a cat flick. I'm someone who finds it really hard to even out my eyeliners. One will go really nice and the other will just be like poof. So that's the eyes pretty much done. I do sometimes wear eyeliner on the waterline, but it really makes, I don't know, it makes my eyes look very dark. And maybe it's just the eyeliner that I'm using and I should try a different one, but I'm leaving that out today. And moving on to lips, I'm going to be using my favourite at the moment, which is the Rimmel London 380 dark lipstick in Dark Night. And I mentioned this in my haul video, I think, my massive haul video, or maybe it was my TMI tag, I can't remember which one. But this is the colour, and we're just going to put that on. And where's my thing? And this is a really nice colour because it's really dark and it's kind of like a purpley colour, and it's great for winter. And we're done. So this is my autumn, winter, more autumn though, look. I hope you like it. I have been loving this kind of look at the moment. I'm loving the lips as well, if you can't tell. And I hope you enjoyed this sort of video. Let me know in the comments, or let me know by liking it and giving it a big thumbs up. And I will see you next week. Mwah! Bye!